Hey everyone, Joey Mathurin here, and I'm the founder of Father Nature Adventures, and I'm here with Dazzle magazine. Father Nature Adventures started officially back in 2018. That's where I started going out on different adventures due to a certain period in my life I was a little down. So I started going on multiple adventures, and people use social medias these days, so I just started filming and taking pictures on my different adventures, and I started growing some followers for some adventure seekers. People started hitting me up to show them different spots, and back it was last year, that's when somebody gave me like my first sale. Like, they would pay me to bring them on a certain adventure that I've been on, and I was like, okay. And then when I got paid, I was really happy that I'm doing something that I love, and that's where Father Nature Adventures kind of had it first come up in a way, and from there I started advertising myself, and it was from Father Nature I added the adventures and made it a little business. So I made it open for people who wants to do little waterfall tours or hiking or just swimming, going by the beach or whatever. I bring them to a spot they've never seen before, just allow them to enjoy. If they're afraid, I also provide life jackets and everything, and they just enjoy the vibe and go back home feeling just free, Well, so far my clientele is mainly people who lack the experience thereof. I try to aim for the places that are not very generic, because everybody knows the ramp, everyone knows beach and point, this kind of places, or everyone knows Torai waterfalls. They hit me up to show them little waterfalls, just to get out of the house basically. But I do also get people who are very, very active and want to take the challenge. But I would say 70% of my clientele are people who lack the experience. So people who can't swim, who are not very good hikers, and anything like that. And they just feel like it's a little getaway when they book with me, to just kind of get that experience that they've been lacking, especially people who have like 9 to 5s, so you just basically, you wake up, you go to work, you come back home and just repeat. Yeah, so sometimes, just to get that little escape. So far, most of my experiences and feedback has been 100%. Yeah, so far so good. People have been giving me 100% good vibes and remarks. They recommend their family. They say that their family's coming down. I'm gonna book you, we're gonna do this again. But so far with business has been really, really good, and all my customers, clients have been having a good time. So the most challenging thing that I've done so far in St. Lucia is called a free peak challenge. This is where you climb Mount Jimmy, Piti-Pitor, and Go-Pitor in one day. Noted, I don't offer that on my site or on my page, but if you're down to do it, I am more than happy to bring you on that little adventure. Noted, it is not for the faint of heart, okay? When I did that, I couldn't feel my feet for about 3 days, but it was amazing. You have to start early enough, start Mount Jimmy, climb up, do it very quickly, come back down, and then you drive to Piti-Pitor, conquer that, climb back down, and still have the energy to climb Go-Pitor. When I did that last one, I climbed the entire mountain in cramps, but for some reason it was totally worth it. It's not something that I really offer because it's very, very challenging. But again, if you like to do it, I'm down to take people through that challenge, But I'd say a chill vibe would be something like River Rock in Ancillary. It's just calm, nice stream, it's not a heavy walk, it's just nice to walk up the river and then you're basically there. And snorkeling is also a very chill vibe as well. It's not really something that anybody could do it, especially if you can't swim. I just provide you for a life jacket and you're just on the water. It's not something that you be like, yeah, you just come to the beach, you're chilling with me, show you the different fishes, educate you a little bit on the marine life or what have you. Yeah, but that's my most chill talk. So this right here is my little Antillean pink patch, and his name is Pokey. Yeah, They're just very, very calm, and they're very intelligent as well. Tarantulas only bite if they're scared. Basically, I just try to defend themselves like my last resort, or they bite for food, and I'm not food. Obviously, I don't taste really nice. I don't, yeah. So they're very cool creatures, to be honest. I enjoy just watching them eat insects like cockroaches or crickets or whatever. Well, I see Father Nature Adventures in the next 5 years being extremely successful, and not just in St. Lucia but regional, because so far I've been getting, I wouldn't say just a lot of bookings, but a lot of recognition. This is why I'm even here right now. So it's doing better than I expected, and if it keeps going like that, I can see myself being one of the next biggest touring companies in St. Lucia and other islands within the Caribbean, or even just internationally. That's why I didn't kind of branded my business as, 758 or something to do with St. Lucia. Just made it Father Nature Adventures. So I will be offering my little adventure boys there, or people who are just interested in nature, teaching people about the different animals that they're somewhat scared of and what have you. Yeah, man, I can really see Father Nature Adventures kind of just shooting for the stars. Right, so my advice to anybody who's seeking or trying to monetize their passion, my advice to them is basically just do it. Get up. If it's baking a cake, you want to sell pastries, just get up from your bed and just do it. You're not going to be perfect the first time, but every time you do it, you get little things you can make better. Like, for example, with me, when I started in adventures or whatnot, sometimes I'm home, I don't have a tour, but I still go out, but I end up meeting someone who gives me a piece of information that is just golden, and I would never got that little piece of information to make my business better if I stayed at home. So my advice is just get out of your comfort zone and just go after it. It could be the little steps, but the little steps is all it takes to reach to the end of the tunnel. So again, like Nike, just do it. Alright, you guys can find me on Instagram at FatherNature758 or Father Nature Adventures 758. You can also get me on Facebook at Father Nature Adventures. And don't forget to subscribe to Dazzle magazine on YouTube. Right, Pokey? Ah!